Hey guys, Sauniche here with some Heroes of the Storm action for you. On our red team over here, on our blue team actually, we have Tassadar, Tyrael, Muradin, Vala, and Zagara. And on our red team, we have Zagara, Illidan, Vala, Tyrael, and Chen. This is a game I played a little bit earlier. I played Zagara in it. I really like her lane presence. She's incredibly powerful that way. Could be pretty good in team fights. And we are on Cursed Hollow, as you guys can tell very easily just based on the map. And we are going to see what happens here. So in the top lane we have Vala and Tyrael versus Tassadar and Vala. The two Zagaras playing each other off in the mid. And we have Chen moving down to the bottom lane along with Illidan for the red team. And for blue, we have Tyrael and Muradin. This is going to be a very deadly combination in lane, very difficult to deal with. So the Zagara is facing off, mostly using their abilities, trying to plant the creep tumors for vision, denying those creep tumors when they can, dropping that pod there just to kill that creep tumor. And we have Vala up here and Tassadar, who are actually being pushed back, although red Vala is pretty weak. You can see her health right there. She's regenerating that a little bit. Illidan's about to go down. I believe on the bottom they're going to get him. Oh, it's going to be super close. Very close to getting him. Like I was saying, this is a very deadly lane combination. You have stuns from Muradin and Tyrael's gap closing and burst damage is very deadly. I think our red team gets level 2 first. Tyrael backs out just a little bit. Has his Eldruin there so he can blink over there any second he wants, except that is now gone. And Vala looks like on the top lane is getting pushed back a little bit. Almost gets killed there. Gets behind the fort just in time. She's going to Hearthstone home. Tassadar is fairly low as well. Illidan's taking a bit of damage down here on the bottom lane. Nothing much going on though. Both Zagaras are kind of just dancing around each other. Neither one's really doing a lot of damage. They're just trading off creep tumors. Looks like we have the top lane. Vala is on her way up here. And we have Tyrael, who's actually fairly low. Getting down. All things considered, pretty standard, pretty basic lane phase here. No one's really getting killed. No one's being really forced back. You can see 3-on-3 on the levels, almost at the exact same pace. Looks like Tyrael is going down really close for the red team. Looks like we're going to get him. No, we should. Oh, Vala saves Tyrael at the last second. Really good job there, although now she might end up getting herself killed. Multi-shot is going to. Oh! Tyrael and Vala are both super low at the worst possible time for the red team. The tribute is spawning right now. Oh, that is going to be harsh. If they had died, it might have almost been better. Vala's up here trying to heal. She should grab that regen orb. Vala, get the Vala. Oh gosh. So red team is in position. Blue team is coming around, trying to get that kill off. Looks like Vala is going to be our first blood here. She goes down. And now it is 4-on-5 to the red team. Tyrael is a little bit late to the party as Zagara is picking up the tribute. Tyrael does blink in there though, interrupts that at the last second. I'm going to run out, get out of there. Illidan's going to take Tyrael down. As long as we can keep it from blowing up, Vala needs a vault, and Tyrael's explosion does nothing. So the red team is up 2-3 at this point, and will be able to kill this tribute. Vala goes down, I believe that was to poison, maybe to the golem up here. But the red team secures that tribute fairly easily after taking that 2-kill lead there. Momentarily, everyone's going back to their lanes at the moment. Chen heading back to the bottom, Tyrael heading back up top with Illidan. Vala is coming into the middle. And it looks like Blue Zagara has actually done a great job with her creep spread here. It is very effectively spread. Covers the entire lane here, and looks like Tassadar is moving into the middle as well. You can see red Zagara creep spread just up here in the bush, down here in this bush, along with a blue tumor right there. But we have 3 mids, so they might be going for a bit of a push. They are surrendering experience up top because Vala won't be able to get there, although she does get there just in time to pick up the rest of it. As you can see here, it does show me when each team is getting experience. So on the bottom lane, we have Chen getting a little bit hurt. Tassadar's moving in here. The next tribute is coming up. Maybe if Zagara and... Oh, dodged those banelings. Oh, took those banelings right to the face. Red does have a 1-level lead going into this fight, but that lead, I expect that lead to disappear momentarily, especially as Tassadar picks up all of these kills right here. And we have a big fight coming down. The Murray's going to try and pick something up. 3-on-2 here, 4-on-2 for the red team. They're not responding to this tribute very well. They might throw away the entire lead they've built up right here. Tyrael's trying to do something. Looks like a drop pod will cancel that turn in. Chen comes in from the side. Tyrael's almost dead. This is 4-on-5. Illidan is way out of position now. Chen really wants that kill on Tassadar, but he's not going to get it. He's going to go down. We're just going to retreat. Get out of there. With only one kill, it could have been a little bit, yeah, it could have been better, but all things considered, the red team decided that very, very strategic decision to retreat there. They weren't going to be able to get the tribute. It was 5-on-4, 5-on-3 actually, because Illidan was out of position, not there to help his team. And all the red players were very low on health. So rather than giving the blue team the tribute and 3 kills, 3 extra kills, we just decided to back out and give them just the tribute. That evens the game up, and these knights will help us push pretty well. You can see we've already crushed through the gate. Towers are almost out of ammo. They are out of ammo now, so they're not shooting anymore. Zagara might go down. If Vala had been attacking Zagara instead of the tower, she probably could have gotten a kill. It looks like the blue team picks up the golem. I should have been a little bit quicker on finding that. They are pushing the bottom. We have a couple of giants down here to help out. So they will be outpushed, well, unless Tyrael kills them right away, but helping to push this golem back pretty effectively. Looks like the 2 Zagaras are fighting each other in the mid. We've got a retreat option going down for the red team. They are telling each other to get out of there. Tyrael's pushing the top lane. Uncontested, so the red team will get their ultimates before the blue team does. Well, it'll depend. If the blue team can kill this fort, they will get their ultimates first. However, Tyrael up here will help give his team their ultimates much more quickly. Looks like the blue team is not going to get the fort. They're going to have to back out. Vala is going to get trapped there by the entangling roots, and we have 3 members of the red team down here. Chen makes that fort, and red has their ultimates just seconds before blue team. Tyrael's actually teleporting out, making this a 3-on-3, now a 4-on-3. Would have been a 4-on-4, and there goes the dive and the jump to kill Tassadar. Now it's a 4-on-2. Tyrael Hearthstoning out was actually a major game changer right there. Judgment takes out Muradin, and the red team has turned that really, really slow. Looks like we have Judgment onto Vala. But as I was saying there, the red team turned that very tiny lead they had into almost a half a level here, almost a full level. Although it looks like Zagara is going to go down to the strafe, so it's much, much closer now. But they did have a full level lead there for just a moment. Looks like Illidan's over here picking up the mercenaries. This is very, very effective. Illidan's not so great in team fights, but he is very good at picking up mercenaries. Looks like Muradin is going to get it. Illidan's going to catch it. Oh, Illidan, get out of there. Maybe if he can get another loop. No, he's going to die. Illidan goes down right there. We have 4-5, so pretty low kill count, all things considered. This was a fairly high-level game. If you go to the website hotslogs.com, that's HTOSLOGS.com, there is someone who actually runs an MMR system for heroes. It's not official, and there's a lot of things about it that could be a little bit better in the calculation, but this is a fairly high-level game, about a diamond-level game, according to his system. And we have Vala fighting Muradin up here. As you can tell by the low levels kill, Vala's going to go down too. That's another kill. Looks like blue Vala is going to go down right here. No, she's going to get away. Maybe. No, she turns and fights. Oh, she shouldn't have turned and fight. That was her downfall right there. But now we have 4 red members left. Looks like blue Zagara goes down, so now it's just 2-on-2 over there in that fight. But they're going after Illidan very close, but the curse comes up for the red team. And we have a set of knights here in the middle that will actually be really useful in pushing back the red team, keeping this lane from getting pushed too much by the curse. But the top fort will definitely fall between Zagara and Tyrael. Bottom might go down. The creep wave is already there, and they will have more reinforcements on the way. Looks like those knights go down to Vala and Chen. Top fort's already down. Yeah, I don't think I can get away from Vala right there. It's not, yeah, the multi-shot finishes me off, and it's 7-7 now on the kills. So fairly even game. Pretty good action from both teams. Spread around the map, getting the lane presence everywhere. Looks like Illidan is fighting Tyrael here. He does. The hunt goes off, and Illidan's going to, it's going to be super close on whether or not he can get that kill. Eldruin's Might just saves Tyrael right there. He manages to get away, get out. I'm actually going to drop that down, go back up to normal. And looks like Vala goes down right there. Chen is moving through the middle of the field. The red team has a full level lead. Going to be almost a, yeah, it's a little bit less than a 2-level lead, or than a full level lead now. Thanks to that last fort. 3 forts has turned the game around to the big way. Looks like Zagara is picking up these knights here, pulling them forward with her team. Illidan getting off a kill right there. Looks like Chen and Tyrael taking those giants. Now we have Vala moving up here, taking her giants. Both teams are taking merc camps. Looks like we have a big push going on the bottom from blue. They will have 3 people pushing this to go with the giants. They might be able to, red might be able to save it. I don't think it's going to happen. That fort's going to go down immediately. Red team's pulling their golem, getting that big fight going on. And now if we have knights over here, pretty much a fairly low action part of the game right now. We have mercenaries pushing the mid. So we'll take a look at our stats. Vala for the blue team at 18,000, on the red team at 15,000. So overall, neither team has a lot of support. As you can see here, blue actually has more healing, about 10,000, 18,000 or so to the 14,000 of team red. And that was to be expected. They are ahead in 1 kill. Looks like Tassadar and Tyrael are pushing the bottom lane for red pretty heavily. These turrets are taking way too much damage. It's like Illidan jumps in there on Zagara and dies, gets caught in the maw. Actually, no one got caught in that maw. So we have Vala down. Looks like Tassadar's going to go out. He traps himself with his own wall. Oh, that was... Sometimes the wall is great, and sometimes it does not work out very well. Looks like Tyrael's being chased by Muradin and Vala if he can use his blink out of there. And the dispersion field, the displacement field right here. Enemies cannot enter that displacement field. It was on really, really well. It's very useful to get away, although it looks like he's not going to make it. If he could turn around and get a kill right here. Vala comes in to try and help with Muradin, and the red team is just crashing on him right now. Tyrael for the blue team is coming up from the mid. Chen is moving around. The hunt takes out Muradin before he can get away, and he falls. What the? How many weapons does he have? 1, 2, 3 weapons on the ground, and he's way out of position. Strafe from our Vala. Takes out Tyrael right there. Maybe if Illidan can get out of there. Oh, that did not. That hurt Illidan very much. So now we are back to 1-on-1 here. So Tassadar's trying to get a couple of shots off on Vala. Maybe he can get the kill, although Chen moves in there. And Illidan traps. Oh, they both jump right over the wall, and it is completely useless. Actually, is not a talent that is taken very often, particularly against this team composition with Vala, Illidan, and Chen all able to jump over the wall at will. Tyrael as well. Zagara really is the only one on my team that wall is effective against. So I can't say that was the smartest decision to take. Looks like Tyrael wants to get something. Looks like he wants to get the golem here. So Zagara did die there for the red team. There's now 11 kills to 13 for red. They're pulling ahead about half a level in experience-wise. This big creep wave right here will help red pull ahead even more. It's like we have, this is really risky for the red team. Muradin's coming down. Zagara. Oh, 4 members of the red team. If they notice what's going on, this could be really, really bad. It's like Muradin found out. Muradin figured it out. Blue team is not coming in. Red's going to be able to get that golem. Oh, Muradin didn't fight. And with the maw, that is going to make this... Actually, that was the blue maw grabbing Vala. She's not going to get out of there. Strafe and the dwarf toss take her out. And oh, judgment on Tyrael. He almost made it away. He's going to blow up. And now the blue team is in the perfect position to take a tribute. It just spawned. And Chen and Zagara are wisely not even trying to contest the spawn, just letting the golem push. along the bottom lane. Tassadar's moving up to try and support the Knights here, so it is 2-on-1 or 2-to-1 now on those tribute counts. So Chen is going for the kill on Tassadar, doesn't get it. Unfortunately, Tyrael's moving up to try and help out with try and help Tassadar push this lane back. But now we have Zagara and Chen, and that shield on Chen is absolutely unstoppable, especially when he jumps. That TPS he can do is absolutely insane. That jump right there. Oh, Chen's not going to make it out of the explosion radius, but he puts up his shield and he uses his keg to get out. So 2 kills and out. Nice little swing there by Zagara and Chen to pull their team in the lead again on those kills. Chen is going to Hearthstone home. Vala and Illidan want to pick up some Knights here. If we take a look at our damages, the trajectory of those damages are fairly even. I wish we kind of had graphs that showed the damage each team was doing. That would actually, ooh, maybe I'll suggest that, or write in a suggestion to Blizzard on that one. Add graphs to this stat bar. We can do hero damage by team, siege damage by team, healing by team. Ooh, I really like that. That might be something I have to see if Blizzard will listen to my suggestions. Some random alpha player here that they're like, yeah, dude, you should listen to the suggestion. Yeah, that'll go over well. So Illidan hunts in. Both Valas are strafing now. Blue Vala goes down immediately. Ma grabs 3 members of the red team now, but the blue team can't capitalize on it because they're out of position. Red Vala gets shielded there, and now only the avatared Burden gets grabbed. Looks like Chen is going to go down. Maybe not. No, Chen does go down. Tassadar almost goes down. Gets out of there with a sliver of health left, which will keep him alive. Illidan cannot get away here. So Zagara goes down, and the blue team is rolling the red team here. They might completely get the kill right here. Nope, it looks like the red team is going to back out. Illidan might be able to get a kill on. Oh, the shield goes up on Tassadar. I don't think Illidan's it's not going to be worth it. Illidan doesn't get anything from that one. It looks like the blue team wants to go for the top golem. They are definitely moving in that direction. You saw the ping on the map they wanted to take, and they have a curse. That was really, really bad position for the red team to put themselves in. Blue is going to be able to make quite the comeback here. So maybe Tyrael can do something. He does a little bit of damage to the golems right there to help out. So Vala is pushing back the Knights here in the middle, and Zagara is pushing the mid fort. Red got completely wiped in that last fight, and Blue has flipped this game completely around. If we take a look at their hero damage, Zagara is running away with it. Up to 37,000. Both teams, actually, Zagara has taken the lead in hero damage. I think Vala wants to take the golem. Too bad her team's not really into that decision so much. Chen moves out. Tries to get a bit of a... I'm not really sure what's going on here, but the Kagi is pushing them back, trying to delay. They're taking the golem just a little bit. Zagara moves out as well. Judgment on Chen with the wall, and the dwarf toss means he's not going to get away. Strafing into Zagara right here. Oh, I'm going to die right there. There I go. And now we have the red team throwing away what was a very, very promising game. Blue got to 20. They have a 2-level lead at this point. So this game can flip very, very easily. I think Blue is up to 22 and 22 kills to 16 kills now. Looks like the dwarf toss comes out. And why are we lagging? Wow, that was a really, really big lag spike. It looks like red is going to lose this top fort. And that wall actually prevented Tassadar's team from chasing down Tyrael. I feel like he would have been much better served going for the Archon, just given the team composition he is up against. There's nothing Tyrael and Illidan can do to save this fort with all 5 members of the blue team up here. Illidan, oh, get out of there, buddy. Oh, boy. With the dwarf toss, he misses the Stormhammer, though. But the Judgment stops him right before he gets behind the force field here. This magical, wonderful force field that blocks... You see the Banelings popping right off of it. Oh, that was great. So Chen's going in, trying to get a kill on Tassadar, but then he gets stunned immediately. Chen's going to die right away. Now it is 5 on 4. 4 on 5 now. Maybe if they can kill Tassadar, make it 4 on 4. Ma there grabs 3 members of the blue team, and nothing happens. Now Blue gets... killed. The blue team might get wiped here. Red Illidan goes down. Looks like we have Vala dying right there. Chen has the resurgence of the storm that brings him back right away. Zagara and Tyrael are still alive. Like Muradin goes down, and Tyrael is going to get away. It's going to be very close, and thus Arterial can chase him down. Smite, and one last shot from Zagara finishes the job. And now we have, let's see, we have Chen wanting to take the Golem. Tyrael wanting to grab, I think he wants to go for the Golem as well. So now we have a tribute up, but unfortunately the red team is out of position to try and take it. Tyrael and Chen are down here grabbing this, and it is just Zagara versus Muradin in a one-on-one fight. We'll see who can come away victorious here. The Muradin gets away from the drop pod, and the Roachlings aren't doing anything. They're actually going to go down here and join this fight. But Muradin versus Zagara is very one-sided, and there's nothing I can really do to get away from that. I might be able to delay, maybe, if I could. Oh, looks like that last Stormhammer and that last Thunder, or that last Stomp will do it. So the blue team is on their way down here to try and take the Golem. Oh, they want to take their Golem. Both teams are taking a Golem at this point. Illidan and Vala are going to move in here now. Tyrael almost died, and Chen did actually die to the Golem. So that was free experience given to the red team, a little bit or given to the blue team, a little bit sloppy. Tassadar dies to the Golem. He probably should have realized that he was inside that stomp. So that was free experience given to both teams right there. We have a Golem moving along the top lane and a Golem moving along the bottom lane. Looks like Illidan's picking up these Knights right here to help push those. Vala's grabbing the Knights right here. Basically, we have mere decisions being made by each team. That's what we're going to go with. Tyrael down here taking these Giants. Vala taking the Knights here. Illidan taking the Knights here. And maybe Tyrael and Muradin are going to take the Knights here, although the Golem has pushed out across the map at this point for the red team. These two catapults right here will help kill this Golem very, very quickly. There's another catapult right there that is pushing. So looks like the red team responded to the Golem quite well, pushing it back, trying to get that last bit of damage on it before it can do too much damage. It looks like he stunned the entire red team. That is actually a lot of damage. But before he can do anything to the fort, he goes down. So both teams are up at relatively full strength, moving in on this next tribute. I can't help but feel that the next team to gather 2 tributes will win this one. Illidan's moving around to the front of this wall, moving around to the back. Oh, Tyrael jumps in there alone. His team actually leaves him for dead, and he goes down immediately. He will be able to blow up on anybody gathering the tribute to stop them. But now the blue team is at a distinct disadvantage, especially with Tassadar being all the way across the map. Vala is going down almost immediately. Judgment takes her out. Muradin gets pushed backwards. Looks like we have Zagara going to go down as well. Chen definitely not going to go with his shield right there. Even with this whole creep wave coming in here, he is going to be just fine, especially if he gets a little bit further back. Looks like the red team took that tribute rather decidedly, and now it's 27-25. Still a fairly close game. Blue, I would give a slight edge to. They have a really big creep wave coming in here up the top. This is going to be 5 catapults very, very soon. That is going to almost one-shot the creep wave from red, although Chen looks like he's going to take care of it before it becomes a major problem. So it looks like the red team is taking advantage of this lull in the combat with three members of the blue team down. They're moving in to take this mid fort right here. So with Illidan taking advantage of this weakness and the map control that red has right now to take these Giants. Tribute is spawning. The blue team may be able to get this fort. It's going to be pretty close, especially with the blue team members respawning right now. I think red is making a very wise decision to leave and get out of there right now. Chen is moving in to try and take the tribute. And maybe if red team or Vala goes down for the red team immediately. So now this is a 3-on-3 with Illidan fighting Tassadar right there. Red curse comes up. Chen managed to grab that tribute, and he is going to move into the fray of the fight right now. But it looks like Illidan is running for his life here. Chen, Tyrael, and Muradin are on him. Chen is there by himself as well, but it looks like we have a lot of movement going on here. Tyrael gets stuck. Tyrael and Chen need to back out. 3 members of the red team are dead, so while the red team did take the tribute, losing the team fight this one-sidedly is going to be very detrimental to any push, actually. Blue can just spread out and fight the minions of red themselves. That way they don't actually do any damage. So it looks like Chen and Tyrael are still alive. I believe Tyrael does have a Resurgence of the Storm as well, if we take a look at that. Looks like Chen and Tyrael both have it. Illidan has Bolt of the Storm. I've got Devouring Maw. Probably should have gone with the Bolt of the Storm. And Vala has Fury of the Storm. Looks like we have a big push coming along the top lane from the blue team. Now if we look at their damage, blue is pulling ahead decidedly. Vala and Zagara both above everyone on the red team. Looks like we have a big push coming right here from blue. Vala's going to get behind the magic gate, the magic force field that reflects Banelings. That was actually really cool earlier in the game when the Baneling bounced off. Oh, no, wait. Blue team hero, blue Vala went down. I believe that was Chen that got that kill. Yes, it was. You can see the Calatrop right there. And it looks like Tyrael went down for the blue team as well. And his explosion actually misses. And the Maw misses for blue Zagara as well. She's not going to make it out. She's going to go down. And that threw the game. I wouldn't say it threw it back into red's favor necessarily. But it allows red to get some map control back. Allows them to go out and do what they need to on the map. Picking up a couple of giants here. It's like Illidan, Zagara, and Vala are all making a beeline straight for the fort here. That is their intention, is to take down that fort and even up the building count. As you can see, blue is ahead here by 1 fort, 3-2. Looks like Illidan wants to go for the golem. Both golems are up at the moment. Red might actually be able to take them both. So looks like Zagara is here in the middle, trying to push this lane solo now while her team collects the golem up top. It's going to be rather interesting to see if she can get a nice shot with those Banelings, getting those through there, putting a little bit of damage on the core. Looks like the red team will take this. Zagara needs to get out of there. Oh, that definitely overstayed my welcome right there. Died almost immediately to that. Now my team is at a distinct disadvantage. They are taking the knights on their side. Illidan is making a beeline for the blue team's golem. He reads what's going on and knows that they are going to be going for that immediately. So you have Mercs moving out across the map for both teams. Red. Oh, they're going to lose this fort. They can't stop this golem. They've waited way too long. It's going to kill that fort. At least it's going to come very close. And with Tyrael and Vala out here, this tribute should go to the red team fairly easily. They do have more members up, but they are hurt, and they are out of position to help. Looks like the avatars are moving back there. Now it's just Tyrael. The fort goes down there with a little bit of extra health left. Vala is picking up the tribute. I don't think anybody on the red team. Chen needs to turn around and take out Vala. Instead of chasing Zagara, if he turned around right there, but the golem took out the fort and moved all the way through to the keep, although it dies right there. Looks like blue Vala wants to do something. Chen is killing some knights in the middle. Tyrael is about to join him, and Zagara and Vala are on their way. Chen wants to... I think he's waiting for the blue team, trying to see if they want to take the golem. Trying to bait them out. I'm not really sure where he's going. Let's see, we have a big push here in the middle. There's Illidan saying his class needs a buff. I think he means assassins by that. Which, that's arguable, although some of the most powerful... Oh, the strafe from... Oh! Red team's... Vala, I think the red team's going to take some serious damage right there. 3 kills to 0. Oh, well, nope. They did take out Tassadar, so 3-1. Chen is going to be able to pick up a tribute here, I think. Without... Oh, no. He's not going to be able to get it. It's going to spawn. The spawn's going to be too close here. So Chen is running away. Murden's getting a bit of a kill. Although Chen puts the keg on to try and disrupt this, delay it as much as possible. Tyrael's up here getting some giants, realizing that red can't take the tribute, so he's just going to do what he can to put pressure on the blue team. Force them into more of a defensive posture and prevent them from using this curse in a very, very aggressive manner. So I said I thought the next team to get a tribute to get a curse was going to be the winning team. Now both teams have had curses, and it's going to be very, very close here to see if red can actually hold on. So luckily for the red team, their lanes were pushed out across the map fairly far. As you can see, there are no blue minions in here to help. They are way back here. So we have a judgment going off on Zagara, and there's a hunt on Zagara that should be able to take her down. Tyrael goes down. for the red team. Now it is 3 on 2 with everyone attacking Muradin. Oh, looks like Illidan almost has the thing now. It is 3 on 4. Red team, oh, Red's going to lose 2 heroes here. Now Vala is alone. Now it's Tyrael, Zagara, and Vala. No, now it's just Tyrael and Zagara who need to hold on. 40 to 32, 25, level 25 each for both. And we have Zagara and Tyrael here who need to just hold on. Oh, Red loses that bottom fort. So Maw right there grabs 2 members of the blue team. And Tyrael is going to get himself killed by blinking there. That wall traps him next to the minions and without a way to get away. Although Tyrael dies to the fort right there. Looks like Muradin's right here trying to get away from that tower. Sorry, I'm getting a little distracted here by this game and what's going on here. Looks like Tassadar is moving down and Vala and Muradin are moving in. Tyrael is moving across the top. What is going on with... That was very interesting with that music right there. I'm not sure where that came from. Tyrael blinks in to stop the blue team from taking these giants and try and save a little bit of that pressure. Looks like Zagara is moving in to help out. And Vala wants that. She definitely wants a piece of that. And looks like... Oh, red team goes down. Muradin goes down to the hunt. And we have Vala moving around, trying to get away from Illidan, but that's not going to happen. That is what Illidan is very, very good at. Coming in at the end of those team fights and cleaning up, and the red team claims those giants. Looks like Tassadar wanted the boss here, maybe. I'm not really sure what he's going for. But the blue team is slightly ahead here, 26 to 25. Looks like Illidan wants to solo the golem. Tassadar and Zagara are aware of what's going on, and maybe they should get back. It's going to be interesting to see what happens here. Looks like Chen moves out, uses his keg to push them back. Now it's just Zagara and Vala on the golem. Tyrael judgmenting over there onto Illidan and pushing him back. Chen's going to die as well, but they bought Zagara and Vala the time they needed for that bottom golem. Tyrael's going to get himself killed here to the Knights, using that displacement field to his advantage to keep them away from him. Really, really great micro right there by Tyrael, though he's going to still get himself killed. Oh, no, he doesn't. He uses the displacement field, but he dies right there. Looks like Illidan is saying they should just let them focus this golem. They have to actually focus on this golem. They cannot come up here to contest this tribute. This looks like we have Zagara and Vala and Tyrael for the red team all crashing on this, while Chen grabs that top tribute. Very good map awareness, good game presence by them to realize that they can actually do that and not have to all rush the tribute at the same time. As you can see down here, all the members of the blue team are here trying to stop this golem from destroying this fort. So if we take a look at our damage meters, Vala and Zagara are running away with it this game. 43 to 35 kills. Blue is pulling ahead quite a bit. And even in siege, oh, that is siege damage, sorry. If we look at hero damage, they are still running away with it. 11,000 and 21,000 over the highest for the red team, respectively. And Tyrael with 41,000 healing. This has been a very, very epic game, very long game at this point, but one that I thoroughly enjoyed playing and thoroughly enjoying casting. The top golem is moving across the map as well. Unfortunately, there is no keep for it to destroy. It can only get to the keep, or to the core, and start attacking that. Looks like the blue team takes their knights, which will meet the knights of the red team right here. So we have blue team right here taking a little damage on their core. Giants for the red team up here, and we have a curse coming up. Red is going to fall back and try and take that curse. We have some knights here that are being crushed. Maybe the red team can get this. Looks like Zagara and Illidan are going for the bottom keep. If they can pull off the kill here, Tyrael falls back to grab the tribute, and blue has to respond to the pressure from red, so they cannot even try and contest that. So looks like we have Chen and Zagara here pushing the mid. A couple of banelings and some free shots right there will finish that fort. So now it is 1 fort to 0 in favor of the red team. Dead even on experience, 81% to 100%. Like Chen is turning his keg on. Illidan's using his hunt to rush in there. Vala is strafing. Everyone is using their ultimates left and right. Chen goes down to judgment from Tyrael. And now the red team needs to run very, very quickly. Zagara's Maw right there misses completely. Illidan might be able to get away, given that Muradin and Tyrael used their ultimates. Already used their... Let's see, Tyrael's going for the core. He's down here trying to get a little bit of kill. Uses Eldruin's Might to get out of there. Next tribute is up. Maybe a curse right here could do something for the red team. It would force the blue team to be extremely defensive during this game. Tyrael comes up, and now he is fighting Chen and Illidan in a 2-on-1 scenario. Vala is moving up as well, so the blue team will get, or the red team, excuse me, will get another curse here. Very, very momentarily. It's like Illidan is super slowed right there by Tyrael. And now one more curse from the blue team. They're having to keep up here with a lot of what's going on, and they have to be in a very, very defensive posture. Tyrael's over here getting these giants. Now we have Tyrael going down for the blue team. Chen gets grabbed. Maybe yes, that's what I thought was going to happen. Zagara goes down as well. Vala dies to Tyrael's explosion. Stormhammer there misses, and now Illidan and Chen are backing out, while red minions are running down every lane uncontested during the curse. I don't know if they're going to be able to do anything because blue is in a very, very defensive position, but it could potentially be very, very good for this game. You have 47 kills to 37 kills. Blue is up right there, but red was a little bit more aggressive with their pushing. And I feel like blue could have easily won this game had they pushed a little bit harder earlier. But now they are just slightly behind red thanks to red's more aggressive push style. And we have this core going down 100% here to 81%. Looks like the golem is coming up. I'm not sure where red is trying to set themselves up. The Muradin is right there. It's like, I'm not sure who wants what. Vala is saying camps, but there are no camps. So we should probably get out of here. Red team needs to back away before Chen. No, Chen engages on it. Turns on his keg. Illidan uses his hunt. Vala's using her strafe. Judgment on that Vala to stop her strafe in its tracks. But now we have Chen is going to die. Maybe Tyrael. Chen's getting stunned right there. Zagara grabs the avatar right there. But now we have Chen stuck behind the wall. He's going to go down immediately. Valish comes in here to strafe just in time. Looks like Tyrael's going to get it. Illidan dies. Blue Tyrael dies. So at least one member of the blue team went down. So it is an even trade at the moment. I don't think it's going to be even here. I think it's going to go very heavily. Looks like Tyrael hid in this little bush here to get out. And Zagara goes down too. So that was a 3-to-1 kill ratio right there. Trade back and forth. So looks like we're formulating a strategy here on the red team, saying we can't team fight them. We need to, I believe that was supposed to say, bait them out and backdoor it. They are playing ultra defensively. Zagara is moving out. I think she wants a little bit to kill a little bit of this fortress here, maybe get it down. Well, looks like she's going to get caught out of position by Chen, who can slow her down majorly, and Tyrael as well. He throws out his Eldruin's Might. She's going to be dead. One last hit from Illidan takes her out. Looks like his Maw comes out there. And now the blue team is down 2 players. They are playing ultra defensively, trying to prevent the red team from really pushing. Red team they're giving up complete map control. It looks like Chen and Tyrael want to go for the golem here. Illidan is also on his way. Vala is moving across the map as well to get some of that kill right there. If we take a look at our damage meters, they're super, super high. Zagara, 107,000 and 107,000 for Vala as well. So that is 214,000 damage between the two of them, which is almost more than the entire red team combined. So it's a bit of a miracle that red is in this. A few more tributes, a little bit harder pushing is what's keeping red in this. Looks like Tyrael is going to hide right here. Going to grab that tribute immediately. The blue team's not going to be able to do it. They do have a golem. Will have a golem moving out across the map momentarily. Red has one moving across the bottom right now. And Chen is moving up. So slightly better map control, slightly better merc control, and objective control has put the red team in the slight lead that they have. The blue team has managed to keep even by being the superior team fighting team and having much more damage and way more kills. 12 more kills at this point. But it looks like Chen's going to go for the giants up here. We have a big team fight brewing for both teams. Golem is moving across the bottom of the map. Red team needs to put a stop to this. Tyrael is backing out. He's Hearthstoning back to deal with the Golem. Red team is pushing from every lane. Looks like 44%, 33%, 30% thanks to that Golem. The Maw comes out. And, oh, Zagara goes down as well, but not before putting off a Maw of her own. And that should be the win right there. Last little bit on the core. Push that one back. So very, very good game. Tyrael's over here. And if we take a look at our final stats, like I was saying, hero damage much, much higher for the blue team. But the red team is... I wish I could take a look at the objectives because I believe that they had far more... one, they had far more tributes taken, so they had one more curse than the blue team. And I believe they had one more curse. They might have been even on curses, but Merc control for the red team was better. Just a little bit, which was enough to give them the lead in this game. And if the blue team had been a little bit more aggressive after wiping the red team in some of the fights that they had, I believe they could have won this game. Either way, hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you later.